Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Monday 24th March 2025. Aries, this day will be filled with many exciting surprises for you. Approach it with gratitude and you will be amazed at the number of things that just naturally seem to flow your way. Your generous heart will be rewarded in unexpected ways. Old friends are likely to show up. Open yourself up for conversations. Act spontaneously and with a great deal of passion. Taurus, there is a larger trend operating in your life. It's asking you to break the rules and to enter a new realm, a new mindset or way of living. Today that trend comes into focus as the emotional outbursts call attention to the changes. Your heart may want to go one way while your brain wants to go another. Take deep breaths and infuse a wave of calm into the situation before you proceed. Gemini, pour yourself a comforting cup of tea today. Take a hot shower or a long bath. In short, pamper yourself. You may be picking up on the extra attention of the people around you. Be conscious of this and make a mental note to strip away the garbage that others dump on you. You're a sensitive individual. Pat yourself on the back and look out for the sudden moves from others. Cancer, it may be that people are a bit upset by some of your recent actions or words. The offhand remark you made a couple weeks ago is catching up to you. What you may consider friendly, light-hearted sparring may actually do a bit of damage to someone's sensitive emotions, especially today. Think before you speak. Others might not have as tough skin as they seem to have. Leo, this is an exciting day for you. You can accomplish quite a bit. Your intuition is especially acute and your sensitivity is strong. Computers might irritate you today, and it's possible to get all worked up if your laptop crashes. Save your work often. Keep in mind that it is just a machine. Don't let it bother you. Virgo, you might be a bit jittery, even without caffeine. Sudden actions may cause people to freak out since people will be on edge in general today. Save the surprises for another time. If you need to tell your boss that you're going on vacation for a little while, now isn't the time. There's a rough edge to the astral energy. Relax to soothe your soul. Libra, things may be coming at you from all angles today. Sooner or later you will be forced to take action. It may seem like the walls of the room are slowly caving in and the pressure is building and the air is getting stagnant. Get out for a run. Exercise will help you release some of that pressure you feel. Scorpio, you may be excited about an idea today, but unfortunately no one else may be. You spring up with enthusiasm only to smack into a brick wall. One side of you may be communicative and witty while the other is confused. Two sides aren't really connecting well, so perhaps you should just stay low. Hold on to your ideas and save their presentation for a later day. Sagittarius, much of today will be a continuation of yesterday, but with perhaps a bit more intensity for you. There is an added buzz in the air like static on a radio. This background noise may not provide the best environment to work in, but you should be able to navigate with no problem. Tune out the chatter and move on. Capricorn, today is one of these days when you might feel like four people have a hold of each of your limbs. The people are tugging and you're getting stretched in every direction. Someone wants you to get there. Someone wants you to go here and someone wants you to go there. Take some time out for yourself and clearly state your needs to others. Make it known what the best situation for you should be. Aquarius, there's an emotional intensity inside you today that's squirming to find its way out. Sudden outbursts are likely, so take care to hold your temper in check. Surround yourself with good friends who can support your erratic feelings. Don't be clingy. Seek friends who are thoughtful listeners, not permanent crutches. They may be feeling the same strong tension and don't need an extra burden. Pisces, today may have some crazy emotional ups and downs. There seems to be an intense cloud seeping into every part of your day. Don't try to fool people. They will see right through you. Bursts of positive energy will pop out of nowhere to remind you of your more important purpose. Try not to get so bogged down in the heaviness of the day that you fail to spot opportunities that arise. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Monday 24th March 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Good Monday morning, guys. I hope you had an awesome weekend and you're ready to hit off another wonderful and productive week. Kicking off with this awesome Monday. Let's go on over to our news desk and let's see what's happening with our guys there.
Good morning. A 70-year-old fisherman and farmer is the island's latest homicide victim. Ken Joseph Ishmael was fatally injured in an attack at industry in Choiseul. This incident raised the number of homicides in the area to 13 for the year 2025.
He does go to the market every Saturday. So he told me he's going and get tamarind. So he took his bucket and he went down the road. So in the next 5 minutes, they called me and they told me that he was dead. When I got the news, like, I could not do anything, just sit down on the floor, like on the ground, and just throw my phone away. He don't deserve to go that way. He's not a violent person or anything like that. He's a very good person.
Reports indicate that Ishmael suffered a severe head injury allegedly inflicted by a young man believed to be of unsound mind. Community residents have expressed frustration, noting that there were previous reports made to local authorities regarding the individual responsible for the attack. Many residents feel that had the police intervened sooner, Ishmael's life might have been saved. The St. Lucia Fire Service has launched its first ever island-wide basic first aid drive aimed at equipping citizens with essential life-saving skills. This initiative seeks to empower individuals to provide crucial first aid during emergencies, potentially saving lives before professional help arrives.
We have designed online forms as well as physical forms, which is available at every fire station. The intention is to reach persons throughout every community. We want to share the information and empower members of the community as much as we can. You know that the fire service, we cannot be everywhere. And we understand the need to empower our members within our communities.
The program is set to begin on April 1st at the Grosley Resource Center and will expand across the island moving forward. The Eastern Caribbean Collective Organization for Music Rights, or ECHO Inc., is appealing a landmark copyright case in Dominica after a dispute over unlicensed music performances at the February 2024 Pink Nick concert promoted by Neon Briggs. The event, held at the state-owned Botanical Gardens, allegedly featured music from ECHO's protected repertoire without the required copyright license.
We have filed an appeal, and we've been granted leave to appeal that matter. So that is that is out there. We filed, and the deadline was the 12th of March 2025, and the Supreme Court have found it definitely fitting, and the court responded. We have a real prospect of success, and we have every confidence that we will prevail in this matter.
ECHO is seeking compensation from both the promoter and the garden's management. The North Castries Youth and Sports Council is gearing up for its Youth Month activities in April, aiming to unify youth organizations and empower young people through a series of dynamic programs. With rising concerns over violence on the island, the newly elected executive is committed, it says, to strengthening its presence in the community.
We're taking Youth Month in 4 key areas. That's education, health and wellness, advocacy for pageantry, and of course, goodwill. We're starting off with the CXC study camp, which is to assist students with math and English going into the CXC. We have targeted 2 of the schools, which is Sir Ira and the Patricia James, formerly Vidbutai Secondary School. Then we move on to the April 6th, which is our main event, which is the road relay and the health fair happening at the Agard Field.
Members believe that with the support of key stakeholders, youth can play a pivotal role in driving positive change. And that's your news summary. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Right, thank you guys. Let's take a break and come right back. They always say that the future is our students, our children. And of course, we had reason to go over to the Patricia D. James Secondary School recently. And we thought, let's have a sit down and a chat with the vice principal and see where they are, what's going on with the school. I mean, it's been a lot since they made their complete transition in from the Vidbouteille Secondary to the Patricia D. James. And, we had a wonderful conversation. Actually, I enjoyed the talk, and I think you're going to enjoy it too. For us, it's a very vital thing for us to keep tapping into our young people, because it's very important for us to monitor, see where they are, meet them where they are, see what's going on. Let them know that they are the future, and we appreciate them like that. Continuing to show interest into what they're doing, what is happening with them, I think it's a step in the right direction. Let them feel included. Inclusion is the word. And we're here with the vice principal acting for the Patricia D. James Secondary School. And you know what? We thought, why not? Let's have a conversation. Let's see what's going on. Her school has been, we recently, follow up on your school in a lot of different ways. So things are happening with the students here as well. And we'd like to, put it out there, let persons know, listen, our students are doing well. Our schools are doing well, no matter what district, no matter where they're from. You understand? All right. So talk to me. How are you, though?
I'm good, thank you.
Wonderful.
And I would like to say thank you to DBS for coming out today to our school, and especially as we have our storytelling coming up to showcase our students and their talents. And indeed, Patricia D. James Secondary School, it's only a few months since I've been here, and it's definitely been an eye-opener. The students are very, very, very talented, very brave. On Saturday, we had a flash mob where the students were in Castries, Constitution Park, and they came out and they showcased their talent of one of the talents that they did for our independence rally. Our students have been performing very well in the sports, basketball, football, and we are now at semi-finals for Island Champs on Sunday.
Now, talk to me.
Yes, we actually have one person who has already been qualified for Sunday, so we're hoping to have a few more. So we are really trying to tap into our students' creativity. There's something that I always say to my colleagues. When I was on the outside, I thought that Patricia D. James was just a normal school. But when I came over here, Patricia D. James comes alive at 2:45. 2:45, you have basketball, you have those playing football. In the quadrangle, you have cricket. In the hall, you have drama. Upstairs, you have lessons. So everything, the students are engaged in many different activities. And I just want to say kudos, not because principal and vice principal, we cannot do it. It's our teachers. So I am deeply grateful for the staff of Patricia D. James Secondary School. These teachers are very talented, and I just want Sanusha to know to look out for Patricia D. James Secondary School. We are coming, not just in the academics, but in everything else. Everything takes time, but we are coming. Watch out, we are coming.
Absolutely. Now, just to round things off, because like you said, when you were on the outside, and that is a thing that we want to bust that myth here. Persons depend on what school, you give it that sort of downplay, sort of something. So you now experiencing this personally. If you'd like to say anything to anyone out there, to sort of like start changing that culture of that mindset, what would you say?
Yes, especially the parents of the children who are writing CPA. I know parents, when the children pass for Patricia D. James Secondary School, they become very tearful. They want transfers. They do not want to send the children. But I can tell the parents at Patricia D. James Secondary School, it is just not academics, but we take care of our students holistically, and don't be fearful. We are here, and Patricia D. James Secondary School is one of the schools to attend. So parents, encourage your children. Even our present parents, I want to continue to encourage them to be a part of their children's school life, because with a family, with community, we can make a difference.
Come on now, I think that's where we're going to wrap. That was well said. And I like the vibe here, let me tell you. I just find excuse to come at Patricia D. James. They just have vibe. The kids are awesome. I mean, we've witnessed them in the drama setting, and they've got it there. What's the young lady name again? Mary Ann, what's her name? Anna May. Anna May is a darling. She goes to school here. So you know what? There is a lot of future fruits growing right here.
She's participating in the Good Deed pageant in November. Yes, so she's one of the contestants participating.
Things happening. I love it. You guys continue to do the awesome job, and we're going to continue to be here to highlight it. realize how many dog moms and dog parents we have, dog siblings we have on island. There's a lot of people who love dogs and love the pet. And you know what? You know, we do a lot of the morning show, and a lot of you normally tune in as well. So you know what? Why not do something that falls right into your purview? Mandeli Mason is the proprietor, the CEO, the proprietor of the Fluffy Tails Kennels, and she's doing quite a lot in that regard. And we had the privilege of catching up with her.
Down. Yes. Stay. Good girl. No. Stay. Good girl.
Well, you see this young lady for a second time around. This time, though, she's wearing a different hat. This time, she's wearing the hat of the Fluffy Tail Kennels.
Right.
Mandy, oh
Yeah.
gosh, the dogs, man.
Yes.
That's
the
your passion,
dogs.
that's your love, isn't it?
Yes,
Tell me
yes.
about it. When did you start?
Well,
Why did you start?
honestly, I've always loved animals, but I never thought of myself as a dog person
Right.
until like I met a friend who had a Cane Corso and a Old English Bulldog that I started helping her with, and figured that I kind of have a little niche, a little nerve for that. Yeah, they respond to me very well. So I end up just falling into it. That was not my path at all. But
gosh.
you know what they say, sometimes things that you don't plan on end up being your love, and that's how it happened.
Right, so Fluffy Tails have been in existence for how long now?
Only 1 year.
Only a year? Oh gosh, I like when they're fresh. I like it. So tell me, what do you practice under that banner? You train. What are some of the things that we can look in your direction for?
All right, well, at Fluffy Tails, we provide dog grooming, dog boarding, which means that if you or your family is traveling and you don't have a place to keep your dog or house your dog, somewhere safe, that's fun and loving, we provide that service as well. Along with basic obedience training, teaching your dog how to walk properly, sit, come, stop, to really help them become a better part of your family.
Wow.
Allow them to listen, because as much as we feel dogs are just animals, they're very, very smart and can do a lot.
Sensitive,
Very.
I tell you, dogs like children. So let me ask you, when you're talking about training, because you said basic training. Is it? I have this myth in my head, or this thing that I always go over in my head. If I buy a dog already big, is it difficult? Can I still train it?
Yes, you can. You can.
I'm always thinking you could only train them from when they're small.
No. You could start training a dog at any age, really. You can. That old saying about you can't teach a dog an old dog new tricks is a myth. You can. It just takes a lot more time.
Right.
When you have a dog that's younger, you can mold it to what same as a child. If you have a little child that you have growing up, you teach the child the way that you want to grow in the way that you want.
Yes.
If you meet a teenager or an adult that's already stuck in their ways, it's not that you can't change. It just takes a little more time and patience. It's the same with a pet, with a dog, really.
Wow, well, talk about patience. That's better you than me. I mean, I'll bring your mind so you can train it for me. Let's talk about dogs in society. There's a lot of stray dogs that's around. Sometimes I might be on my little way. I decided I'm driving today, so I walk through Sanssouci, and boom, I fall upon a dog that decide you want to attack me. Is there anything that I can do in the attack in instances like that?
Yes, you can. Generally, dogs don't just stay and attack. They a lot of people there's something that's called dog body language, and when you versed on that, then you would know whether that dog would attack you or if it won't. Dogs give signs when they're uncomfortable. They lick their lips a lot. Their body stiffen. You could watch their tail. If it's standing straight and you see the fur on the back raised, then you know that's not really something that I may want to mess with.
Feel threatened.
You're right. So if their tail is low, that means that dog is not very confident, but it's just saying, hey, I'm kind of scared of you, so I'd like you to stay away from me. So I'm barking and growling so you don't come towards me. Yeah.
Dog have thing with?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
So then you kind of know how to maneuver when you learn about these things. I also have, in teaching these things, obviously the layman wouldn't just go around looking like, hey, let me learn about dogs.
Yes.
So myself and some other enthusiasts, Bayside Kennels and Better Kennels, recently went to the international school. I have a canine awareness campaign going around, teaching kids and adults as well, better dog responsibility, what you should do so that your dog could become a better member of your family, what you can do to also protect yourself from and when you encounter a dog that may seem aggressive towards you. You know, at first we always want to avoid.
Yes.
If you know there's a certain area that the dogs are always riling up, and so, if there's another route that you can take to get to your destination, avoid that route, take the other route. You know, sometimes the next thing that you may do, if you do encounter a dog that's aggressive, which is not necessarily the best thing, but if you have to, the next one would be to bolt. We call these the ABC. So avoid, bolt, and confront.
What's bolt?
Bolt meaning get away. Try to get away.
Run.
It's not it's not advisable to run away from a dog because a German Shepherd, there's very little space to say that you would be able to get away from a German Shepherd who runs about like 30 miles an hour, unless you're like Usain Bolt or something. You know, it's highly unlikely. But if it's a space that you're very close, that you could jump into somebody's balcony and cover yourself, then you choose that option. You know, then confront. Sometimes you may have to just fight off that dog. So we go around to the schools teaching kids and adults, like I said, how to protect themselves and moving forward with that.
Better care for the dogs as well. Oh my, this is amazing stuff. Now we need to probably visit you in your space sometime soon, but I wanted to touch base so we can get some insight, because there's so many. I just was recently at the Montessori school, and some of the students they did a piece for the CPAA, and they did it on stray dogs in Grosley, and it just piqued my. I say, there's so many dog lovers, there's so many dog moms and dads and sisters and brothers amongst us. So why not do a nice little piece? So this one is for the dog lovers, and especially you, Linda. That one was done with you in mind. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you for taking care of them.
Yes, I love it.
Absolutely. Good. We visit us sometime soon. We'll do a tour.
All right.
Morning's workout, we will be doing a wine and tone routine to On the Low by Burna Boy. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, we're going step, step, and roll.
Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina.
Last one. We're going to step to the right and step, tap, and back. Tap and back. Now we're going to add a little roll to it. Let's go. Hey.
You know I feel a vibe, you feel a vibe, so baby why not?
4, 3, 2, arms out, body roll. Roll it. Hey. Squeeze that core. Move those arms. Make sure you're breathing. 4, 3, 2, and step.
Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never.
Let's go, let's go. Hey.
Forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina.
Last one. We're gonna step this side. Step, tap, and back. Hey. Give me one more. Then we're gonna add some vibes. Let's go. Hey, hey.
I'm tryna put a ring on your finger too.
Hey. 4, 3, 2, body roll. Let's go. Hey.
On the low, on the low, on the low, on the low.
4,
on the low,
3,
on the low,
2,
on the low.
up and roll. Let's go.
Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina.
4, 3, 2, step, and. Can we switch sides? I think we can. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, well, guys, there you have it. That's our show for today. And you know what? We wrap up. But it is also an opportunity for us to encourage you. The start of another brand new week. Pick yourself up. We don't deal with Monday blues around here. You know what? So whatever it is you need to do to get yourself started on the right note today, you get up, you do that, and you head on out, and you conquer the world then, more or less. Have a wonderful Monday, and let's be back here again tomorrow for another TBS This Morning.